Hey, Funk Roberts here, and welcome to another 15-minute total body metabolic workout. I'm so happy that you're here, and I cannot wait for us to get started. Okay, so in today's workout, we have 5 exercises. Each exercise, we're doing 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds rest, one after the other for 3 rounds, which means you want to do as many reps as possible during those 40 seconds, and then we rest and transition to the next exercise, and we do that for 3 rounds. That's only 15 minutes, but it is going to be difficult. We've got some body weight, we've got some new movements, so I cannot wait to get started. And as usual, please make sure you warm up before. If you haven't warmed up, pause. I have a warm up in the description, or take a look at the exercises as well to make sure that you know what exercises we're doing today. And one last thing before we get started, please, if you're enjoying these workouts, if you're enjoying this challenge, subscribe to this channel and also share this with just one other person. Think of one person, guy or girl, doesn't matter, who you think would enjoy these 15-minute workouts you can do in the comfort of your own home to help them get into shape just like you're doing. I love you, man, but please share this with one person and subscribe. All right, so first exercise, we're doing Hindu squats. I'm gonna stand to the side so you can see these are squats on your toes. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, so Hindu squats, we're actually picking up the heels when we go down to the ground. So this is putting a lot more. This is totally the opposite of how we've been doing squats usually, but again, I'll do it from the front here. As you go down, pick up your heels off the ground. So you're gonna actually have your knees over the toes, but you have to balance and you're pushing up from your toes. Okay, this is a great variation. It's really gonna help you get stronger quads. Good work. Okay, let's move on to wide chest press. We're just doing regular chest press, but a little bit wider. So that was lower body. So you're gonna feel these right here in the top part of your, bottom part of your quad. That's usually where people get a lot of pain, but you'll be surprised. Very important to continue to build that. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna do wider chest press, which means I want you to flare those elbows out, which again is something I would never generally tell you to do, but because we're pressing straight up, we're not pressing over in front of us, we're actually pressing straight up, like we're doing a wide barbell press. So we get the wide outside of our pecs a little more. Obviously, your entire pec's gonna be hit here, but we're really targeting the outside of the pecs. Good. Exhale on the way up and on the way down. This is my number 1, so usually my number 1's a little bit less. Okay, we're gonna move over here. You know me, you know my dumbbells are always metabolic all over the place. We're gonna do pullovers. So a little mix of back, shoulders, and even chest. So lying floor pullovers. Let's start with the dumbbell straight here. And we're slowly gonna go back and use our lats. So we want to stretch all the way back, feel the stretch, and then use the lats to pull the dumbbell back on top of our face. Exhale on the way up. So inhale on the way down. Hold. Exhale on the way up. So here you can go a little bit heavier as well, just because you have the floor as your foundation, so you don't have to worry about going too, like the range of motion being too much for a heavy weight. Good work. Okay. So I got this thing up here, my beard. All right, so now we're going to move to reverse dumbbell curls. So more forearm based. A little bit weird because we're not used to doing curls, reverse curls anyway, at least I'm not. So here. So we're gonna do one at a time. And you're gonna curl almost like you're curling back, right? Because it's not gonna be this type of curl. We wanna keep the wrist straight this time. And this is gonna help us get more forearm work. Good, shoulders back. Good work. Almost, you're almost saying bye, bye. But we really want to make sure that wrist is straight, and we're using the forearm more than the bicep to curl, right? It's almost like here, down, here, down, you know? Okay, what's next? What's next? We have loaded leg raises. So let's just do regular leg raises, right? Right here. Actually, let's do ab bicycles. Effort. We're gonna do ab bicycles. Here we go. Keep that head up. Rotate, 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 rotate. Trying to keep my head away from the mic. Keep those legs out. Grab your knees to your chest. And we want to rotate as much as you can. But we're going fast here. Go for speed. Next time we go slow. Push your lower back into the ground. And as you can feel the breathing. Good work, okay. Back up to Hindu squats. Move my dumbbells. Dumbbells are always all over the place. Okay, so remember, as we go down, we lift the knees up almost like we're gonna jump. So it's like almost like we're about to jump in the air, right? That's the same thing. We go to jump, but we want to keep our knees pointed out. So let me just do it here. And the reason why I kind of drag my back of my palm, back of my hands on the ground, although I'm not doing it, it's just a movement. Good. Keep those heels off the ground. And then the faster you can go, the better. You want to keep the sternum still up. We don't want to be doing this, right? We want up, up, up. Make sure those heels come off the ground. Make sure the heels come off the ground. So you're gonna have to get some balance, but that really hits the bottom part of your quads. By the way, in the comments, I want you to tell me what muscle this is right here that we're building with the Hindu squats, okay? Put it in the comments. Someone's gonna win something if you get it right. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Wide chest press. Oof. We can go for a little bit of speed now. These are only 30, that's all I have today. Core tight. But yeah, I love this one too because you can go heavier. Feel that. Press straight up. So you want everything to be in line. Oh man, I felt that one for sure. All right, let's get that. I'm gonna turn over to the other side. I'm gonna keep with the 20. I could probably do 30 and I may do that in the third round, but because I know my shoulder hurts, I'm gonna grab on my shoulder. I just want to really make sure I master the movement because shoulder stability is happening here all the way down. You need a little bit more shoulder mobility, but remember, this is a lot. So too light, if you go too light, you're not going to be able to truly feel it in the lats, which is why I'm just spending a little bit more time at the bottom, right? At the stretch position. So I fatigue my lats a bit, turn them on, and then I press straight up. This is a little bit lightweight, right? I'm gonna go a little bit heavier next time. For sure. But with the lightweight, you have to do these things because sometimes just going with a lightweight, you're not really stimulating the muscle group that you want. So you have to really focus on that mind-muscle connection, really thinking about what muscle is being used. Even here with the reverse, really focus on, keep those elbows tight by the way. Don't have your elbows out here. Try to keep your elbows tight. It's a weird movement because we're not used to curling this way. It's almost like you're pulling something back, pulling it back to your shoulder, right? But staying nice and tight. I'll go from the side, shoulders back, good. And you want to keep that wrist straight. You don't want to break your wrist because then that's going to put too much emphasis on your elbow. So nice straight wrist, right? Power, just like you're punching something. You know what I mean? If you were to punch something, you don't punch like this, right? You punch like this, right? So that's what I want you to think about when you're doing that exercise. All right. Breathe. Abs, here we go. Keep going, baby. Push that lower back into the ground. Breathe. Drive and breathe. Rotate. 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 We're getting we're getting the upper abs, lower abs, the glutes with this metabolic ab movement. Right? And rotation, which is an important part of core training. Anti-rotation and rotation, right? Okay, last round. What are we doing first? Oh, your Hindus. Hinduskis. Let's try to go fast here. Let's try to go faster, right? If you can. Remember, body tall, sternum forward as you go down. And get those knees out. Do not let those knees cave in. Good. I like to breathe out on the way down, actually. A little bit different from, and as you can see, it's like a momentum. Hindu squats are momentum based. Oh, wow. Make sure those toes, see what happens when you bend over? That's why you gotta stay tall. When you bend over, your body wants to bend over. Right, your body wants to fall forward. So you gotta stay tall with the Hindus. Trying to give you guys exercises and movements that definitely make sense to our everyday movement patterns, but we don't generally move that way, specifically as we get older, right? We stick to what's comfortable. Good. Ride, and again, straight up and down. We don't want to come in. We want to just pretend like we're on a barbell. Our hands are up wide on the barbell. Exhale on the way up and on the way down. Feeling that like the out to part of your pecs. Oof. Woo! Rest pause. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stay here. And we're going to get the pullovers. Now, pullovers are a great exercise. Pullovers you can do for back. You can also do pullovers for your chest. But today, because we're on the ground here, and we have the floor, we're going to really help ensure that our lats fire up. Good. Stretch out as far as you can go. And so it's safe. And really focus on the lats. Doing the work. Good. You feel this in your shoulder. When you bring it up, as you can see, I'm coming just under my chin. Not literally under my chin, but my arms are straight. Oh yeah, you can have a slight bend too. We really felt that one. Oh yeah, it's gonna give you wings, baby. It's gonna give you wings. It's gonna give you wings. What do we got? What do we got? Reverse curls for the girls. Again, keep your wrist straight when you're curling up. I wonder if I can do 20s. This may be ugly, but let's try it. May not work. We're gonna try it. Okay. Oh, what a difference. Good job. Again, wrist, it's almost like you're saying, right on, brother. Right on, brother. Right on, brother. Keep the elbows tight. Right on, brother. Right on, sister. Right on, sister. Core tight. Right on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice and slow. You don't have to speed on this one. starts to break down as you get fatigued. But like I say, it's like the right on, brother. That's why all our brothers, we can do this so well, because we do reverse curls all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's barbell or dumbbell, right on, brother. Okay, let's go. Gotta have some fun too while we train. Good. I'm gonna take this off. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go. Kick, 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 kick. That's high. That's high. Let's go, guys. Push that lower back in the ground. Time. Great work. Great work. Oh, great work, guys. You're awesome. Give me some knucks. Give me some knucks. We can even do the right on knucks. This, right on, brother. Right on. Good work, guys. That was awesome. That was a good one. I felt good there. There. Back is slowly feeling a little bit better. But, you know, if you're injured, you got to train smart, right? But we still have to move. We still have to do things. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you stretch, specifically after that workout, specifically the quads. We're not used to being on our toes, but it's nice to be able to move differently and still feel good, right? Anyways, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Share this workout with one person, please. Say, hey, Funkster's doing these 15-minute workouts. Get on it now. Great way to get yourself started back in shape or to continue your journey. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the other side. Get it done.
It sound right, boys.